Please excuse me for being late. I had a meeting that ran over.
It's okay.
But I was actually quite surprised that you called to have a session today and you're by yourself. So
Yeah, I just felt like I needed somebody to talk to. Usually I'll talk to my best friend, but she's in the process of having a baby right now, so I can't really talk to her. So I was like, why not I call the therapist? And I know you haven't saw me since, I was last here with Phil, but I'm glad you were able to take me today.
yeah, no problem at all. Now, I know the last time you guys were here, it seemed like you guys were kind of on the rocks. So how have things been going?
Yeah, they haven't been good, of course. Philip doesn't want anything to do with me. He say he's done with me for good. It's so much that has happened. It's just been a lot between me and him. So, but no worries, no worries. That's why I'm here, because I have a plan. I have a plan that I just know I can get him back. I can win him back over. Yeah, and wait. By the way, whatever we talk about is confidential, right?
Yes, of course.
But it stays between me and you. Nobody else would know.
Just between me and you.
Okay. All right. And technically, I could take you to court if you don't keep it between us.
Well, there's no need for that.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. So it's just been so much going on, and well, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I missed my period, and I thought I was pregnant, and my mom told me to take a test, and I took a test, and come to find out, I'm not pregnant.
Oh.
Okay.
I know, but it's okay. It's okay, because I was like, I wanted to be pregnant, and I feel like I could get Phil back if I was pregnant. So that's where the plan come in at. The plan is I'm gonna tell Philip that I'm pregnant. But I've also been dealing with my high school sweetheart, Karis, and I have to tell him that I'm pregnant too, because technically the plan won't work if I only tell Phil and I don't tell Karis. So I have to tell them both that I'm pregnant. So they both gonna think that I'm pregnant by, Phil's gonna think I'm pregnant by.
Mm-mm. 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 This, I don't know who the writers are, bro. I don't know who the writers are, but this is common in the community. Women will lie about being pregnant by certain men, and then it's not them. I'm not rocking with this though, dog. Like, because I know certain things in these skits is not to be taken seriously, but certain things they put in there, it is like seriously real life situations. Like, people go through this on a daily, and this is not gonna end up good because you lying about a kid. So I'm like, hi, I don't, hold on.
By him, Kira's gonna think I'm pregnant by him. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And I know it's gonna be a little rough at first because Phil actually hates me right now. I mean, we never really talked about it, but I basically broke up Phil's last relationship with him and his ex, and that's how I kind of got Phil. Yeah, I know we never talked about that, but in the midst of all of that, I end up, clearly losing him, and so this will get him back because Phil wants a baby. Phil really wants a baby. And if I can give Phil that baby, I know that me and Phil could be back with each other. Like, we could even get married again. We could be together.
Mm-mm. 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 This the thing. This another thing. Some women can't take the fact that a man don't want them no more. So they come up with plans like this. So they making it seem like, that this is what black women do on a daily. Like, no, that's correct. No, it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work because somebody gonna get hurt, bro. Somebody gonna get hurt in this situation. And it's making Toxic seem crazy. It's making her character seem, well, her character already was labeled crazy because she was a fan of Phil, and but to go to this extreme to get a man back, no, like she's out her box right now. I ain't gonna lie to you.
But then it's Karis. Karis is the guy that I was in love with in high school, and he's willing to put me in a place. He's willing to take care of me, buy everything. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. So, and I'm kind of scared to tell Karis that I'm not pregnant by him because I don't know what he'll do. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell them both that I'm pregnant, and that way I can juggle the two. But in actuality, I could win Phil back over. Yeah.
Okay, so what are you gonna do when no baby pops out?
Right.
I like that. Okay, so I was thinking that I can actually get Phil to really get me pregnant in the midst of all of this. And he would never know. Like, how would he know? I mean, it might be off a few weeks or something, but I know that, if I could get him back where I need him to be and just convince him that I am pregnant and, could get back in bed with him and he can actually get me pregnant and we can live happily ever after. So.
Okay, but you spoke about this Karis person, the sugar daddy. So he was a sugar daddy, one husband.
He's not really a sugar daddy, but it's like, I just feel like when the time comes, once I'm finally pregnant by Phil, I could just break it to Karis, and me and Phil could break it to Karis together and let him know that it's Phil's baby. It's not your baby, Karis, and I'm sorry. And I know it's gonna, it might not go that easy, but I just feel like it'll work. That's my plan.
Okay, so how will Phil feel about you sleeping with the Karis person?
He wouldn't know. He wouldn't know that I'm telling Karis that I'm pregnant. He don't have to know about that. No one has to know that. I mean, that's just gonna be that. So what do you think? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I know.
No. Nah, this bitch crazy. That bitch crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't sugarcoat nothing on this channel. But you never think that, okay, Phil already know that you smashing Karis because you with him. So how would he not know? Like, I know in the back of Phil mind, Phil would be. Phil not that stupid. Phil's stupid, but he not that stupid to the fact that it'd be like, oh, it's my baby. Like, nah, you letting this man smash too. So we don't know who the baby for. Nah, and I don't think Phil will go for it, bro. Like, she gonna set herself up for failure and probably for the grave. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So this is the last of my stuff. I'm just about to go ahead and leave.
Tess.
Yes.
So you really just gonna leave?
I think it's what's best. I should go.
I mean, everything I've done, I've basically been doing it for you. Kind of feel like you just hanging me out to dry.
That's not what I'm doing. I just feel this is what should happen right now.
So what about the baby situation? You took the test?
Look.
Look, listen. So I've been thinking, okay? I know before I said that I really didn't want a baby, but especially after that situation that happened with Marianne, I was just thinking, just hear me out. What if, I get you your own crib, so you can get away from all the madness and all the stress that I've been giving you. I'll pay for everything. I'll make sure everything good. I'll set you up right. Listen, I'll leave Phil alone, like, done. He's clean with me. Like, Mariana don't have to worry about it. Listen, this would be perfect opportunity for both of us, and I can get out the street. I can leave everything alone. It's a fresh start. Just give me a chance. And I mean, I'm not the perfect person to have a kid with, but I'm just saying, like, I at least want a chance to change my life in better ways. I mean, what you think?
I mean, everything you're saying, it sounds good. And, all I could do is hope that you're willing to keep your word.
I mean, you're still my high school sweetheart. Like, you know, I got nothing but love for you. Like, come on. Everything I've been doing since I've been here been for you. So, come on, if you.
Okay, Karis, I took the test.
Okay, so.
I'm pregnant.
You serious?
I'm pregnant.
All right, listen.
She really putting this plan into motion. She really like putting this plan into motion. Not only is she playing with feelings, but she playing with a life at this point. Like, they just making her like a crash out. Like, she don't care about her life right now. Cause I know Karis. Phil not on that level. Phil just completely just left her alone. But I don't know. I'm interested what she gonna tell Phil, what he gonna say about it.
Listen, wait, hold on. That's how I see. I gotta ask. No disrespect, but.
What?
What?
But I feel right.
Karis, what? No. I've only been with you. What are you talking about? Why would you even ask that?
Listen, because I don't want no problems. Like, I'm doing everything to change everything, and this is just. All right, listen. So I'm gonna set you up. I'm gonna make sure everything good. I'm getting out the streets. Listen, tell Phil you don't have to worry about me no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm done with all that.
No.
Boy, yeah, this is good. This is good. I'll make sure that you're set up and you do what you need to do. I'll definitely do that.
Okay. I mean,
I just got a couple of loose ends I need to tie up just to make sure that I'm completely out of it.
right. And so while you're tying up those loose ends, then I'll be at my mom's until we
I'm gonna
secure
get
my
you the
place.
crib, secure the place, and make sure that my shorty be good.
Oh, God.
God, just get a hug. Like, come on. This is a good thing. This is the perfect way to get out the street. Come on.
All right. I'll call you when we get it.
Bro, look at that face. That face doesn't say that I'm glad, like, for a baby. Like, busy. Look at Dad in the camera. Bro, this ain't gonna end well. This ain't. Why, writers? Why y'all had to do this? Why y'all could have went any other way with Latasha, but y'all made her into a crash out. Like, bro, nah, this wasn't the way to go. But like I said, she playing with her own life. So let's just see what happens.
Hey, Shawnee. Where's your sister?
Oh, she's getting the mail.
Well, how soon are you going to be ready for dinner? She was supposed to join us, but she and Mike has plans. So it's just going to be you and I tonight.
Mike, I don't like him.
Why not?
He's just from the bottom. I don't trust him.
I mean, I've had a few conversations with him. Seems like a nice guy. Kind of reminds me of you and your mom.
Oh, no. No. No, he's disrespectful.
Disrespectful. How so?
Well, he's kind of like that guy, Neo. Like,
Why? Because he has a bald head?
no, because he dates multiple women, including my sister, Sunny.
Multiple women. And she knows about this?
She knows about this.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Where is she?
She should be here any minute. I mean, she's been a minute.
Uh-oh. First of all, her sister shouldn't have got involved with this because I ain't gonna lie to you. Bad as I hate what Mike be doing, bro, him and Sonny did come into agreement to say that they didn't want nothing serious at the moment because Sonny was married. So she just got fresh out of a marriage, you know what I'm saying? Mike fresh out of a toxic relationship. So they taking their time. They had that agreement, but then everybody else around them that don't know what it is, they think it's the worst out of everything. And especially a sister.
Hi, family.
Relax.
Hi, family. What is this about Mike having other relationships besides you?
He doesn't have other relationships besides my dad. Yeah.
So your sister's lying.
There's not multiple relationships or anything like that. It's not what you think, Dad. I promise. It's not what you think.
I'm gonna ask you straight up. Is he seeing someone else besides you?
It's a little more complicated than just the flat out answer. He's talking to someone else, but we're in a relationship. I mean, he's talking to someone else, Dad.
Sonny?
But it's not that serious.
Sonny?
Yes.
Your mother and I didn't raise you that way. So you're telling me you are involved in a polygamous relationship and you're okay with that?
No, it's not a polygamous relationship. It's not even that serious. It's not like that. He does talk to another female, not multiple females, and yeah.
Sonny, you are enough. Your mother and I raised you to understand that not only are you enough, but you are a very self-respecting person who would never accept such treatment from another dude.
I know.
That's right.
Like you're blowing it out of proportion. It's really not. It's not that.
I feel like off the bat, she should have just explained what was going on. I understand, it's not nobody business, but your dad, you know what I'm saying? Like as a father, bro, like, yeah, we go hard behind our daughters, man. But I feel like if she would have said that and just like told him the situation, then hey, maybe you understand it. But
It's not like
There's
that.
no such thing as blowing a situation like this out of proportion. And if you don't break it off with him, I will.
Come on, Dad. Don't do that. Like, where are you going?
I'm going to handle my business.
Dad, where are you going? Sonny, do that for us. Why would you tell him?
It's true.
It's not your
It's
business.
ridiculous.
That's not your business. I got this under control. It's not even.
You're my sister. You don't deserve that. You're a queen.
I-
We're queens. We don't take stuff like that. You heard him.
But you shouldn't have told him. You would have
Why
kept that
not?
between me because it's not your business. I'm handling this. I'm fine. It's okay.
It's not right.
But she right though. It's not her business. It's not her sister business, bro. You talking about y'all queens, but you the one that's single. Her sister, Sonny's sister, is the one that's single. Like you ain't got nobody, bro. Like man, sit your nose ass down some fucking way and get you a man. But I know this ain't about to turn out well, bro. And then Mike just got the role in the movie because her daddy gave him that role. Oh man, this is about to get crazy.
Ooh, coming.
Oh Lord, who at the door?
Mitchell.
Punch, player.
Uh-oh.
Everything all right?
Mike, do you have any kids?
Yes, sir. I have a daughter.
How old is she?
She's a baby. She's a youngin. What's going on?
Yesterday when I talked to you, I was talking to you about some of the problems and issues that come with relationships. And I specifically ask you, is there anything you've done to cause my daughter to not trust in you? I was assuming that you guys are in a full-blown relationship. And now I'm being told that that's not the case.
Wait, no, we're not in a. I mean, I do love her. We care for each other. We're not in a committed, like 100% relationship, but we're in a relationship, but not, we're not in this relationship.
So you love her, but you're not willing to commit to her? Because I thought that you had already done that. That's not true?
What's the issue? We dating. We working towards it. What's wrong?
I didn't raise my girls to just be in these casual relationships. Now I'm being told that you are actually dating another woman while seeing or whatever this thing is with my daughter?
Okay. So that's the problem.
That is the
Yes, that's the problem.
Listen, Mr. Mitchell, all due respect, me and Sonny have communicated everything. It's all on the table. It's not like I'm, trying to finesse her. But we're not technically in a committed relationship. So yes, I'm seeing her and I'm seeing someone else, but she knows. So it's cool. We probably talked about it.
I didn't raise my kids that way. My girls are queens. Now, I've never seen a kingdom that has more than one queen. Mm-hmm. Maybe a few gestures running around, but my daughter is not that. My wife and I did not raise her that way, and we're not starting today. So I don't know what mind games you're playing with her that would cause her to be accepting of that.
There's no mind games. We're dating. She knows I'm dating somebody else. It's not. If I was in a committed relationship with her and I was cheating, that's one thing. But I already told her what's going on. I'm not disrespecting her. I respect Sonny. You already know, like you said, you thank me for pouring into her and starting a business to change her life. So I do love her, but we just think about it. She was married not too long ago. She's fresh out of a marriage. I'm fresh out of a toxic relationship. We're just taking our time, and in the process, I'm also talking to somebody else. That's it. It's not. There's no disrespect here, sir.
Yeah. No, I understand that, and I absolutely appreciate the investment that you've made in my daughter.
Yeah.
But that's not okay with me. I raised my kids to be better than that. She is one and the only one. And if she can't be that, then there's no point in going any further in this relationship. So as far as I'm concerned, it's done.
It's done.
It's done. By the way, you can forget about that role.
What?
You can forget about it. I beg my co-producer and the rest of my team to allow you to be in this film because of what you did for my daughter and because of what I thought she meant to you. But since that's not the case, it's a wrap. You can forget about that. I got a better idea. How about you go back to Korea and do some more of those silent movies that you like to do so much?
What the hell he did?
No. Not only he can't give you a piece of his mind about, with his daughter, but he dissing the movies you've been in. Man, I said go back to Korea and do them silent movies. Oh, right. But hey, Mike had this coming, bro. Mike had this coming. You done messed up with Melissa, like I said. That shit fell apart. Nah, it is falling apart. It's like, bro, you did this to yourself, bro. You did this to yourself. And the thing about it is why I don't got so much of the situation with Sonny because they had an agreement. But still in all, like, I feel like it should have came a time like, okay, we getting more serious now. So we need to make this official. Or if we not gonna be official, we just gonna leave each other alone. Well, Mike just didn't want to leave her alone because he been wanted Sonny. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that, bro. This, I don't know what's about to happen next, but we about to see.
Elder, that's her father, but he tripping, he bugging, getting in our business, and me and her already communicated all this stuff, bro.
Mike, that's his daughter, he's supposed
Exactly.
to protect her. And how would you feel Same situation happened with Blake.
If Blake agreed to it, she grown. I'm not pulling the wool over this woman's eye, bro. Everything is out in the open for her. The other girl, I was holding away from her for a while, but Sonny knew from the jump what it was. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Me and both Sonny said we ain't want nothing serious.
Yeah.
We taking our time. I met somebody else. She knew about the whole situation. She was cool. Now all of a sudden, she ain't picking up the phone. You know what I'm saying?
You know how women are, man. They say one thing, show another.
Yeah, bro.
And then emotions get tied up into it. Next thing you know, they Hey.
Kendrick. What's up, Mike?
I'm glad you came to the meeting. I mean, she ain't even picking your phone up. You all right?
Mike, you out here embarrassing me.
I'm embarrassing
You're
you.
embarrassing me. Like
How
you
am I
have me.
embarrassing you?
How are you embarrassing me? Mike, you're literally treating me like I'm your side piece.
Come on, don't do
You
that.
sitting up here,
Hey,
don't have time for me. You sitting up
Give
here,
us a second. Give us a second.
you don't have time for me. You sending people in replace.
Sonny.
No, don't sunny me. Like I
You
thought
make it-
we were
you
something.
treat me like I was something. What do you mean we are
I
something?
thought we were actually something. You over here, you don't show up when I need you to show up. You sit up there when I need
I had to help
my
my brother
attention.
move.
When I need my special attention, I'm not getting it. But I guarantee somebody else is getting theirs.
Nobody's getting
I'm
full
sitting up here,
attention. It's
like,
all in your head,
I
son.
bend over backwards for you, Mike.
Wait
Whenever
a
you
minute.
call, I come.
It's all. I'm about to chime in on that. He's saying it's all in your head, bro. You know how many times you was with Melissa? Matter of fact, when she talking about when she asked him to come fix the toilet, Melissa was in your bed that night. Yeah, so it's like, bro, he just can't be real about it. And the sad part about it is, bro, what makes it so disappointing is that her husband, what used to be husband, wasn't keeping it real with her, and then you doing the same thing, bro. And all she asked you to be honest about it. But here we are.
Whatever you need from me, I give it to you
What are we doing
wholeheartedly.
here?
As a fact.
On a business to discuss your business that I put into. What do you mean?
I didn't ask you to, first of all.
But I did.
appreciate that you did, but guess what? I
did.
gave it back to you. And we in this together, but you really gonna... This is just like, every time you have a woman that looks like me,
What?
you push me to the side for the light-skinned woman,
come on, don't
for
do
the
that.
pretty girl, for
Don't
the
do that,
Hispanic,
Sonny.
for the
Don't-
light-skinned,
Sonny,
the flowy
don't
hair.
do that,
like
Sonny.
you really are playing me like it's...
Where you getting this from?
I'm getting it from you.
You not getting it from me.
I don't even know what you see in this person.
Sonny, listen.
Mike, we're supposed to have something special, but you really playing me like I'm number
You
two.
gonna listen to me? I told you everything up front. And not because your father know about it now, I'm embarrassing you?
No, you told me
wrong.
something up front. You acted a certain type of way. See, you sit up here and you act like I'm your woman. You act like I'm your queen. You act
You
like
are
I'm
my
all this.
queen.
But when it comes time to actually commit to it, all of a sudden, you knew what it was. You knew
We
what it
already
was.
talked about it.
No, it's not about what we talked about. What are your actions showing me? Don't
actions
actions
tell me
speak.
that I
Don't
love
actions
you.
speak louder than
My
words.
actions are telling you that I love you.
No, they're not. They're telling me that you
They're
don't
not.
give a damn about me.
What are
Actually,
you talking about? How
if
do
you
know
loved
what
me,
you're
there
saying?
would be no her.
That's a
So we're
fact.
doing that now.
We
That's a
have
fact.
to.
So it's been what it's been this whole time, and now all of a sudden, because your father and your sister know about
It has not. It's not them. It's I'm sitting here thinking
Well,
about the
where's
whole
it come from? You been cool
situation.
this whole time,
No,
and now you
I
tripping.
actually wasn't cool. I just didn't
Oh
know you
my
was gonna
God.
take it this far. I thought
This
you would
far?
finally change. I thought it was gonna be something more.
So you basically coming in here. I done told you what it was, and you telling yourself.
You
something
telling
else.
me you told
And
me what
mad
it
at
was,
me
but what
'cause
are you
it's not what thought it
doing?
was.
But what are you actually doing?
I'm doing the
What are
same
you
thing I
doing?
said it was.
You're acting like I'm your woman, I'm your queen, I'm
You
your
are
this,
my
I'm your
queen.
that.
You my baby.
So how am I all this and you have her? So
Man,
what is
I'm not
she?
doing this, man.
So what is she? I'm not doing it either, actually. You know. Yeah, this is
All right.
all right.
So here you go. But the thing about it is, bro, she was really giving it straight facts. You know what I'm saying? It's like she said, like it is what it is. But it's like she wouldn't be in the Melissa wouldn't be in the picture. And I feel that too, you know what I'm saying? Because even if what it is, Mike didn't have no patience. He didn't have the patience to sit up there and go like see that this woman just got out of a marriage. She's really broken. You just got out of a relationship and you're broken. And y'all was on the right path, but it's like he kind of went left. You know, they did the whole celibate thing, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, when he got with Melissa, he broke that. And honestly, I feel like that's what Mike messed up. I just felt like Mike messed up by just getting in tune with Melissa instead of just focusing on Sonny. Because Sonny is worth it. But it's like, what it is with some men, they sit up there, they have a good woman, and they just don't know what it is to keep her, or they don't have enough patience to sit up there and deal with, you know, what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know Mike just, from what it was like with the celibate thing, you know, being celibate, he wasn't used to that. But it's like, sometimes you gotta step out of your comfort zone. And he was doing good for a little bit, but then he slid back into that toxic shit. And look where it ended him up at. And it's gonna get worse from here, because it's like, what if Sonny just completely say, you know what, I just don't want to deal with you no more, Mike, at all. And like I said, I wouldn't even be mad, because at the end of the day, he did this to himself. But y'all drop in the comments of what y'all think. This stuff getting crazy day by day, but I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. And make sure y'all turn on notification bells. You know what I'm saying? We got the podcast dropping this Friday. You know what I'm saying? Master P versus Trick Daddy. And we just gonna see what it is from now. I'll see y'all next time.
All this self from the soul, homie. Swear life put the hard on me. Say she rock, but she rolled on me. Baby, I'm a king, see the gold on me. Build a foundation, nigga, no, homie. Just don't fold on me, I'ma go home.